against Zoom. Go ahead with questions.
Coach, can you say what happened there towards the end? We had 6 players on the court.
Yeah, just made a mistake. Apologize to our players. Decided to put in Chase Hunter, and somebody forgot to tell PJ that, hey, you were out. And obviously, PJ was in the back, and nobody saw him. I guess Chase didn't tell him that he was out, and that happened. Disappointed to our players. Certainly, it was a bad mistake at the inopportune time.
Is that what you said? The huddle out to the technical. I saw you had your arms around the guys. Were you just apologizing?
Yeah, apologizing to my team. The last thing you want to do as a head coach is let your guys down. Our team didn't feel very well today. We're battling a lot. We've been battling a lot ever since we got here physically. Take nothing away from West Virginia. We played, just poor enough to lose the game. I thought my kids fought. Hunter doesn't feel well. PJ doesn't feel well. Alex Hemingway's not here. Chase Hunter doesn't feel well. We've got a bunch of guys on our team that are not in good spirits and are fighting their tails off. And, as a coach, you let them down in a time of need. And, I feel awful for them. And so I apologize to you.
How much do you attribute the last couple of days to them not feeling well? And does anything need to change?
No,
or is it?
No. We didn't lose because we weren't feeling well. We lost because we didn't play good enough basketball. We had leads in both games. And I just told our team, guys, we played some really good basketball this weekend. It's disappointing we lost 2 games. But when you play good teams, competitive teams, you got to play the full 40 minutes. You got to finish. We got exposed for some weaknesses. And, it's not – we have enough guys healthy and ready to go that we need to figure out ways to win. And, we didn't get it done, coaches and players. So, this was a good learning experience for us, challenging environment, to be honest with you. For 2 days, we played as a road team. And so it's been good to be exposed to that. And, we got a little bit rattled tonight. I didn't think we got as rattled against Bonnie's. I just thought Bonnie's made some incredible shots and made some great plays. Tonight we got rattled and we turned the ball over. And, we gave the game away from that because of our lack of execution on offense.
Any questions on Zoom?
Brad, go ahead, Trevor.
Oh, thanks, Matt. Coach, I was just going to ask, 20 turnovers tonight. West Virginia likes to pride themselves on their press. Just how does their full court press compare to some other teams?
I mean, it's really good. Obviously, they're big, long, athletic at every position, and they have, he plays 9 or 10 guys. He's playing 10 guys, so there's usually fresh people out there. They mix it up. They run and jump you on the dribble. They, zone you full court. They man you full court. They trap some ball screens. They rotate to different guys. And when we executed, we got the ball out and got some open shots. When we didn't, it was a turnover. A few of them were for points. We got a couple players got exposed. We talk all the time about you got to be able to play quickly and play at a stop. When you come to a stop, when you need to make a play, they're going to make you play faster. You're going to have to drive the ball. You're going to have to be aggressive at certain times. And when you do, they're going to come running. And so now you've got to make the right decision. And, we didn't have some guys make very good decisions tonight. And certainly that was attributed to their pressure, their athleticism, their toughness. That was a big factor.
Brad, you mentioned a couple of times getting exposed. Just what did you see that you liked from your guys that allowed you to build double-digit leads the last 2 games and in this tournament, the way you guys played, that you can kind of build off of? And then what do you feel like you need to clean up?
We had some really good things. I mean, I thought defensively for a lot of the tournament, we were good. We were pretty good today defensively against a pretty good team. We were good for for the first half of the Bonnie's game defensively. We had some breakdowns in both games in the second half when the bench isn't there helping our guys. Our guys got to do a better job of communicating defensively and figuring some things out on their own. Offensively, I think we're moving the ball pretty well. I think we're trying to share it. There are times we take a few wild shots, but I'm trying to give this group some freedom. I think we shoot the ball well. We shot over 50% again tonight. We just got to make sure we're getting good attempts. And, we didn't make as many free throws again. Those are some things we got to clean up. Obviously, the turnovers is the big thing. But there's a lot of good things. We have a lot of guys that can score. We have multiple guys in double figures most nights. So hopefully that's something to build on.
Hunter, obviously, two really tough losses back to back. You got a lot of new faces, some freshmen and transfers. As one of the veteran leaders on this team, what can you do to just try to get everybody back on track?
Just make sure all the guys stay together. Like you said, it's two tough losses that we really wanted to win, but just making sure everybody realizes that everything we still want with this season we can have, as long as we just stay together and keep working hard. So just keeping everybody together and keeping some perspective to the guys.
Brad, can you elaborate? I don't know if you're allowed to or not, but can you elaborate at all on the illness and kind of what's going on with the team?
Yeah, just upper respiratory stuff that's, been through our team. Really started when we got here. It started with one player, and then every day after, there's just been more guys. I'm worried about me and some of the staff now. So, but it's just something you got to deal with. We'll be fine.
Any more questions for Coach or Hunter?
Brad, yeah, I was just going to ask, with their physicality defensively, just how do you try to adjust to that? And particularly when I guess they went a long stretch with, it seemed like they were being pretty physical and no foul calls or anything.
Yeah, they play a very aggressive style. There's a lot of contact. Your guys got to play through it. The games of this stature with, high-level officials, it's not going to be a ticky-tack game. They're going to let the guys, dictate the game. And so you got to step through. You got to be strong. You can't play for a foul. You got to play to make a play. And when you start doing those kinds of things, your mind is getting into a bad place. West Virginia makes you do that because it's 40 minutes. It's almost all the time they're after you. And so you really got to be a disciplined team and a disciplined player to play well in a game like this.
Any more questions?
Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.